I'm actually from Russia, from the Russian industry publication, which is Mebelni Biznes, furniture business. The leading publication of our industry in Russia for almost 20 years in the market. I'm actually editor-in-chief, but I'm also a president and chairman of the International Alliance of Furnishing Publications, the union of the independent media all over the world. I mean, 18 countries are the members of the IFP, and Russia is heading the group for the last more than 3 years already. Yeah, so we are here not just separately as media. For the very first time, we are here as the entire group on Meble Polska, and it's a very new experience to us to be here. I would say it's a huge breakthrough both for the group, which was of course for many years interested in the Polish market, because the Polish furniture industry is getting more and more important for the entire world. And since the last year, we also finally have a Polish member inside of the group, which is Business Meble.pl. Yeah, so also for the fair, for Meble Polska is a breakthrough, because the exhibitors, the companies who are represented in this show, also have let's say, they are promoted as being the participants on this show. They are promoted in many markets, in countries that are membering in our group. And yeah, the entire Polish furniture industry is very well promoted this time. I guess we will also see this in numbers by results of the fair from organizers. For the most of the members of the group IFP, this is not the first visit, so we have been here before. We, if not personally, then we send some reporters, some editors of particular sections of our magazines to Poznań. So there is of course a very the situation all over the world is not easy at the moment, also in the exhibition business. The last news that we have in our news flow about coronavirus, the situation is so is like a collapse in all the business relations all over the world. I mean, everything that has been built for dozens of years is just collapsed in a few weeks. And things are changing so fast that you have somehow to react to this, to stay in the game, to stay in business. Actually, Meble Polska is doing it pretty well. So as I can see, as I did some talks with the exhibitors, also with Russian exhibitors here. They say they are really satisfied with the visitors' traffic, and maybe let's say the geography of visitors is different than the last year, but they're still very happy, and they also have a lot of, let's say, existing partners here, also from Russia, because in Russia we don't have a really huge fair which would be serving, let's say, the needs of all the market, the entire market. No fair where all the biggest players are presented. So many Russian companies, and 8 of them are presented here in Poznań this year, which is a huge figure, I guess, compared to what we had in the past. All of them use the opportunity to exhibit here, not just as a gateway to European Union for export, which is also of course important, but somehow they also communicate, negotiate with their Russian partners here in Poznań. This is a very new advantage that they have the privilege to have here. Yeah, I believe the fair is very important, of course, for the needs of Eastern European markets. So for many countries who are, either the members of the EU or not the members, but neighbors in this area, including my country, including Russia, it is definitely important. And I would say that the scale of the show, of course, especially let's say the approach of organizers, because we are hosted as a group here, and we are so pretty much impressed by the organization about how everything is arranged. It is a very high professional level. We appreciate those efforts, and we believe it's all for better for all the exhibitors, not just the fair or the media, but first of all the industry. We are all serving for better development of the international trades and business links and relations throughout the world, and particularly Eastern Europe. Yeah.